Hey everybody, it's Joel from Talking Toys, and today we are doing another figure review of the Dungeons & Dragons cartoon adventures from their 40th anniversary line of Hank. So he's still in the box because of all the QC issues that's been kind of plaguing the internet. So we're going to open this in the review, and before we do that, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the box and then get this review going. Obviously, we've got the little dice that's going to come with it. We have the product shot for Hank with his energy arrow and bow. We have his name there at the side. Dungeons & Dragons logo. We have the cartoon picture of Hank from the show. The logo for Dungeons & Dragons, and of course the ride, which is just like the Avenger, but just on a smaller scale. And then we go to the back. We've got his wave mates, Deanna and Bobby, listed. We have two accessories, the energy bow and arrow, and just the bow. We have the dice, and we have the product shot for Hank there. We have the logo at the top, and that pretty much, other than we have another cartoon shot of Hank here that covers the box. So let's go ahead and bring out my good friend Swiston Stewart, and we will go ahead and get this box open and see what we've got. Let's see what we've got here. I've been nervous about this. I've been wanting these figures for a while, since they were announced. But then, you know, I've seen a lot of pictures come out of, especially Hank, where his hand was just broken off. And as a result, I've been really scared. So I'm really hoping this is going to work out. I wasn't too fully impressed with the Avenger in that 2-pack set, so we'll get Hank out of the plastic here. Jesus Christ. It's like he comes out of it. He's coming out of this with his ankles all shot to shit. It's like he's out of a Stephen King novel. Did he fucking, you know, kill my misery or something? What the hell? Let's see, there we go. And we'll set him up right there. Get that out of the way. And we will pull out the accessories here. Okay, yep, and the main reason I'm doing this during the video is, again, because of all the QC issues. So we've got all that trash there. Let's clean this up, and then we will go ahead and do the figure review. Okay, okay, let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of the accessories. So we've got your dice that comes with it. Not too bad for the set. 9-sided? No, wait, 8-sided. I don't know where I got the extra side. I don't know where the extra side was going to be, but there you go. Not too bad. And then, of course, he has his bow, and the bow's a little soft, but not too bad. Looks good. Straight out, that kind of mustardy yellow, I think. So, okay, there you go. And then we have his energy arrow, because when he goes to pull an arrow in the show, in the old cartoon, then an energy string would appear, and then the arrow would be made out of pure energy. So there you go. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and take a look at Hank himself here. So already we've got the blonde hair. His eyes are kind of actually in a purple more than anything else. He's got white lipstick on. I don't remember that being the case. He does have the head turn. Looks like yeah, you can do a full 360. I'm being very careful. I don't want to, you know, pop the head completely off. But you got some up and down for the head there, or you know, for the neck. This part of his tunic is a soft plastic, and it looks like if you were to pop his head off, you could just take this entire piece right off. You got the little slits there for his arms to come out. So nice, kind of an olive green with an emerald green underneath for his under tunic. The arms do come out, and you can kind of get a full T-pose there, except this arm doesn't want to go completely out, and I'm not going to push it. So I think we learned from QC issues not to do that. He does have a single elbow joint, not double. And then the elbow does spin, so you can kind of get a little bit of a twist there. The wrists have a peg that you can spin, but no bending, you know, like some of the other figures will have. We have the waist. We have a nice metallic silver on the tunic for his armor and on his belt. And of course the belt's just a straight out leather color. So we've got his other hand here, which looks like he's going to pull the arrow back with. This is the hand right here that I think everyone was reporting having trouble with. Like, this just broke right off, right at the peg, which left the remainder of the peg inside the hand, which is what I was scared of with my Avenger review when I was looking at him. The bottom tunic is soft plastic. We do get a full split, or as much of a full split with Hank. And we do not get a thigh swivel, but we do have a pinless double knee joint. So there you go. So you can get about that far on his knees. For the hip, he can lift his leg up about yay far. See, look at that. Already, I'm just seeing stress marks on the damn leg. And of course his leg can go back that far. Each calf has a turn, and the ankles go up and down, although this one is futzing with me. You get the left and right, and you can go God, they're so loose. I mean, like, that is just, there's a lot of play right here. So yeah, you got your ankle movement. You can bring his bow out. It just plugs right into the hand. And there you go. So there you go. And so there's his bow. I feel like it's just unnatural for him to hold this, almost. Now, Hank is supposed to be the oldest of the teenagers that go into the world of Dungeons and Dragons. He was the leader in the cartoon. I actually didn't think he was the oldest. I thought it was I forgot the other guy's name. That arm's gonna come up. Let's do. Here's my thing about this. I'm gonna bring out the box again. Okay. So the product shot on the back makes it look like he can actually hold this a certain way, and I don't think. And even the front kind of gets you to try to make sure it look like he can hold the arrow a certain way as well. And in both instances, I'm definitely not seeing a way to do that very well. I mean, unless you do like a weird bend, and it doesn't even look like he's gonna hold it like you would hold an arrow. So it's very out of place. And especially since you can't get the arm around for the string. So this just feels shitty. I'm gonna get this off. The other thing to note, I looked at the box a little closer on the product shot. His white lipstick on here, and it is white lipstick. I mean, there is no ands or buts about it. That's actually supposed to be his teeth, but they painted that on the bottom lip. There is no mold to show teeth. So, I mean, lazy much? I don't know. Anyway, let's get him back over here. So let's go ahead and take a look here. We're gonna go ahead and bring out the ruler. So he is definitely at that 6-inch mark. So not too bad there. So when we bring out for comparison on these figures, I do have Dungeon Master here, and we do have Venger. Just kind of give you an idea. For some side by side, you're definitely getting, you know, much more height. So as far as scaling goes, I think it's still all tied in pretty well. As far as the figures go, it's gonna look pretty much like it was in the show. So, and then, you know, we can go on the sides here. And there's the side comparison. Okay, and that's kind of my review of Hank from Dungeons & Dragons, the Cartoon Adventures from their 40th anniversary line. There is nothing about this figure that I feel is really remarkable. I feel like expectations were high, and overall I'm feeling very let down with this figure. I mean, I might just mess around with it a little bit more, but I am not particularly pleased with this figure, especially when you see some of the great quality or better quality that you will get in like a G.I. Joe figure, minus the hip issue, or some of the Marvel Legends. This definitely did not meet any expectation I was hoping for with this figure, and that's really hard for me to say. If I had to give this a score out of 10, especially since it's a $25 figure, you know, I think I ended up paying like 28 bucks after tax on it. I'm not getting my money's worth out of this figure or out of this line, I feel. And that just might be me. I might just be really salty based on some of this. But yet, no, I'm not too fond of this. This figure alone, Hank, I would, out of 10, I'm gonna give him I'm gonna give him a 6. I'll be honest. You know, for the cost, this was not worth my money. I'm not, obviously I opened it, so I'm not gonna return it. But I've got Bobby and Uni left to do a review on. So based on that, I actually feel like this line disappoints me more than the NECA Gargoyles line. And if you've seen those reviews, you'll know that I haven't been too pleased with those either. So yeah, definitely not, kind of reminiscent of the cartoon for Hank, but definitely not a great figure overall, and I don't think he can make really good use out of his accessories. So that's my review of Dungeons & Dragons Hank. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for when we got new videos posted up. So thanks for joining me on this, and you guys have a wonderful day. We'll see you on the next review.